Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho! It is Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday to everybody, especially if you're on the high seas where the waves are rocking you to and fro with 50-mile-per-hour headwinds. That's right. Woo-hoo. It was a bouncy evening. But hey, I'm here with each and every one of you. We got so little to talk about because I don't have any stories, but there were some things that did happen that people are talking about, and we'll certainly do that here today. I want to say thanks to my good friend X-Wing, who is here. He was admiring I should say I was admiring his trip, so hopefully he gets to see some of mine when we finally get to see some land tomorrow. But it's good to see you, buddy. I hope everything's going well, and I hope you were enjoying Star Wars once again. Judicon, what's going on, Judicon? Good morning to you, my friend. We've got Jillian N in the house. Greetings, CultureCasino, and all the amazing fellow Culturians, and a wonderful Wednesday to all. I hope you're having a terrific vacay, Culture, and are showing those bears who's boss. Well, we're not quite the bears until tomorrow morning, so I will be hanging out with the bears. We got evil ramen in the house. We're all doomed. Now we're going to be fine. Low spec Linux laptop, how are you this morning, my friend? For those of you on the green machine, thank you. And for those of you watching and seeing the show on Twitter, thank you. Drew Lavers, good morning, my friend. I'm so far having a decent time, despite the rockiness of the boat. Hey, if this boat's a rocking, people are running to the porter's desk for driving me. Okay. Morgan King, what's going on? We've got Penny. The Batcap. Hail, my friend. I hope everything is going well, and hopefully we get a chance to visit soon. Always checking in with you. We got Rooftop Korean in the house. Howdy. That gaming dude says, good morning, Culture. All right. And because I pulled everything together at the last possible moment, here we are. And wherever you go, there you are. That's my advice for the day. I should have brought a second monitor. I knew it. Bad culture. Bad culture, bad. See, I had to move myself there. Let's get back to the screen. There we go. Oh, so much to talk about. Not at all. But hey, I get to hang out with you guys. We've got... let's talk a little bit about Acolyte for those of you who got a chance to see it. I didn't get to watch it yet. I will. I'm going to do a review on episode 1 and 2. Already have my thumbnails ready. And episode 3 is not supposed to be any kind of joy. So, there's that. What's going on? We've got Black Saber, the Shark of Paper. Hey-o! That's right. I am at sea. We had a time change. That's how out at sea I am. Very wild. Phoenix Knight, good morning. Greetings to you. We've got Greek Indian from the Alita Army. Awesome. Hey, let me tell you, I love Alita. I want a second film. Dang it. Culture quoting Buckaroo Banzai. That's right. Yes. The Wokalite. Hey, Rob, what's going on over there? On the green machine. Hello. That's right. For those of you who don't know, it rhymes with grumble, and I'm growing over there. We had some people join just yesterday, so thank you for that. If you're not familiar with the green machine, you might want to be. It may be the only place that you'll be able to see things that, resemble reality for quite some time, especially going into the silly season where we select leadership. Yeah. Anyway, won't talk about any of that because I got a little magic golden dollar sign on several things recently because, you're not allowed to talk about that. It's limited appeal to advertisers. They're pushing the message. Yeah, whatever. Coffee. Sip of coffee for the working man. Oh, I hope I'm coming in okay, guys. I know not great upstream right now. Luke, what's up? Holler if you hear Luke, guys. Come on. Dave, geez, sound. I know I sound like garbage. I couldn't. There's only so much room in the luggage. Can't bring a studio microphone all the time. So, D-Bud Martin's out there. He's helping me out. I love it. We've got great wrenches out there. I've got a cadre of them. That's a group of them. I've got a large group of them. They're fantastic. Philip Gaming, hello. Who else is out there in the world? Oh, my buddy Tom from the Rogue Attraction. How is the ship Wi-Fi? Well, it's Starlink, so other than the upstream right now, where we're getting sketchy pixelated casino, I'd say pretty good. When we're more stable, we get better. It also depends on the number of satellites that it can hit. So, but yeah, and if you ever want to have a conversation, we'll talk travel routers, because I think some of you would be interested in how to take full advantage of that. Let's see who else is out there. Hey, Drew, what's up? We've got Drew Cipher, 812 over there on the Green Machine. Good morning. Let's see who else popped in the door. Got a few other folks like Dr. Megatron. What's up? You're not late. You're just fine. Let's pop over to the no music version of Casino. There we go. Hi. Well, the Wokalite came out. 2 episodes dropped last night. I watched people do watch parties, and well, I didn't watch the whole things, but it looked like everybody was having not a good time, or they were having a good time in spite of the show, depending upon how you want to look at that. I have very low expectations based on what I knew going in. Third episode's supposed to be even worse. It's supposed to be the Star Wars killer. So for all of you that still harbor affectionate feelings for the Star Wars universe, apparently those will all be destroyed when we get to the third episode. So aren't you excited about that? You know, sounds silly. But they're going to manage to wreck it. And I just pitched my stir stick. Anyway, what else is happening out there in the world? Empress NM is joining us. Hello. Hello, hello. Rooftop Korean says, Culture, you're on vacation. You can take a break from tormenting your library. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm going to be checking out a lot of stuff. So look at you guys in the chat today. Incredible. Elizabeth, good morning. I wonder if Tiana Bayou Adventure is actually working today. Well, it wasn't yesterday. They took the big TO on the rest of the day yesterday after I don't know, the 10th or 12th walk, wander about. If you're an influencer and you're peddling away your soul for this attraction, don't. Please don't. Maintain some credibility. When I experience this, I'm going to be blatantly honest about what I find. But I don't know when that'll be. There's a decent chance that I will be in Epic Universe before I'm ever returned to Disney. And I'm going to make the most of that Epic Universe experience. Now, I mean, look, if you're looking for the ride of a lifetime, if you're looking for the opportunity to take your family to Disney World, I get it. I'm not. Look, I won't yuck anybody's yum, whether it comes to theme parks, television, films, whatever. And there's still a lot to love, in the Disney theme parks. But apparently, and you've all seen the side-by-side POVs and everything else, some other imagery that's come from some of these adventures with these influencers. It's not in great shape. It's probably the worst redo they've ever done. And I remember like Superstar Limo. I remember the change from the original Imagination attraction, which I used to think was probably the greatest edutainment attraction for children, and how they've destroyed that and then destroyed it again, only less. So, but this could be it. And who can forget just completely removing the descent in Spaceship Earth? I mean, you want very little happening. Tiano's your second best place to see very little happening, next to the descent in the Spaceship Earth attraction. So there's that. Anyway, enough on that. Yeah, the Wokalite. That's right. Yeah, you can check out my thoughts on that going into it, and everything else that was predicted. Ooh, launch soon. All right, well, let us know, Rogue Attraction. Let us know. Matt G's out there. What's up, Matt G? I know I'm way behind everybody, but I apologize. D-Bud Martin says, I was listening to Pros, Valiants, and Nate's reviews on the Acolyte right before this started. Well, I bet you they were good, but I'm sure I'll have a slightly different take. And yeah, all of that. Oh, by the way, What's interesting about this boat is that there is a round mirror right in front of me at the desk, and it has a light ring around it. So I feel like one of those like influence tubers where you've got like the ring light in front of you and everything else because there's this giant light ringed mirror. Oh, who else do we got out there? Oh. Hey, Rivers is in the house. Says epic is the future. Disney is lost to the dustbin of history. I think you're right, Rivers. I think you're right. Mm. Sorry, this is a coffee morning. They time changed me. We got a tipping barm. Yo ho ho, Cece. Yo ho, a pirate's life for casino. That's right. Dragsters. Yeah, we got all these chats in here. You guys are going to town. Apex. What's up, Apex Comics? Good to see you. For those of you watching on the Green Machine, thank you. 78 of you here, which is amazing because you had no warning and no promotion. But I appreciate you. Um, yeah, we're going to run the Wilton clip at the end of this. So if you like that one, you think it's funny, when we wrap up, I'll run that one as well. There's a commercial I want to play as we get closer to things. But yeah, almost all of the Disney Star Wars feels non-canon in my heart of hearts. I understand that, Evil Roman. Just Ash, as it were. Yeah. Well, Kathleen Kennedy and her ilk, the people that are the neo-Marxists, the people that are destroying things purely to recraft the things in their new world image, um, which it's not lost on everybody what they tried to call the Captain America thing. But oh, by the way, that thing bombed. They put out some stuff, and that just got rocked, according to people who would think would know. But yeah, there's no saving this Captain America 4 film without Captain America. Disney has to stop doing that. They have to stop naming things and them not being the thing. Because it's not nobody's buying it anymore. You can't pass mantles along. You just can't. Unless you're doing like James Bond, which is a history of switching actors every 3 or 4 films, you just can't do it. The only one that ever had a shorter run, obviously, was George Lazenby, who, despite everything, I think is one of the best Bonds. I know I'm going to get some guff for that, but I think he's better than Timothy Dalton. Timothy Dalton had several films, although the grittiest Bond, to be clear. Crazy stuff, anyway. Oh, what else is happening? Let's see what's happening. Hey, Grant's here. What are your thoughts on the Tom Holland and Romeo and Juliet? I can't even venture any thoughts, Grant. By the way, Grant, over 500,000 and remonetized. If you are not subscribed to my friend and my editor, probably one of the coolest guys on the planet, Grant Gregory, go do it. Go check out Mr. Grant Gregory. Apparently AI now, because he does cover a lot of AI clips. Those are really cool. Thank you, Grant. JG, what's up? Little rock fingers there. JPRPH1 is in the house. Thanks for popping in, guys. I appreciate it. Tomorrow will be a little less pixelated casino. So there's that. Rob says, use this on that park place. This week it applies. Evil is not able to create anything new. It can only distort and destroy what has been invented or made by the forces of good. That's Tolkien. Yes, it is. One of the great lines, and that's kind of the point in history we're at, and we have to fight back. Here in this country, if the rumors are true, if what I've been reading are true, and people were granted amnesty to just try to retain power, that's pure corruption from the federal levels, from the highest levels of this government, if that's true. And everything's being corrupted, whether it be pop culture, politics, whatever. I mean, just look at what's happening in the UK right now. It almost doesn't matter if they hold an election or not. There, I've just got the yellow $sign. Let's see what's happening. Da-da-da-da-da. SFXF314 Sabretooth Raptor. Good morning. Hey, Luis Messina's in the house. Enjoy your trip. Ignore Star Wars CC. Well, I have to watch it because I got to talk about it. And believe me, I'm going to talk about it. Oof. Oof. USSR bots in the house. Hello. Hey. I can't say that. I can't say anything. Stupid. The Green Machine, I can say it. I can say it on the Green Machine. Maybe we'll do a Green Machine exclusive stream later today or tomorrow. What is that? How's that sound? Green Machine people? Does that sound good? Maybe we'll do it on Twitter too. Green Machine. Green Machine. Morgan King says you are not pixelated. Well, fantastic. I was yesterday. I wish Disney would start making good movies again. You and I both, my friend. You and I both. Um, they can. It's interesting when you put people in place that focus strictly on ideology first, you get what's happening at Disney. And all the creatives flee. I mean, one of the stories that they ran with yesterday at That Park Place, by the way, great site, thatparkplace.com. Um, one of the stories they ran with was you had another Skydance uh, uh, person. Somebody escaped to Skydance from Disney, as they put two people in charge of this Moana 2 thing that have no business being in charge of this project. But one of the directors that has made quality Disney animation and story in the past ran away to Skydance. Lots of bad things afoot. The fact that you have the corruption of the media, right, with Rolling Stone pulling down their critical article about the Acolyte yesterday. You have the level of corruption and stuff right now in these things, just corrupted with this messaging, is flabbergasting. Flabbergasting. It ekes into every corner. It just finds its way to every crack. So, well, at least, and again, a lot of people came back at me yesterday for good reason about my positive thoughts around the new Alien Romulus, which I think is going to be good. But a lot of the comments kind of struck home, and they're correct. This is a very safe way of going about making a film. If the story is good and it's reflective of things we've seen previously, that's the right path. So I guess at some point when I watch it in August, I'll be of two minds. I'll be very critical of it. At the same time, I will be able to reach back and and talk about the fact that because it played it safe and it didn't lean too much into the garbage, that it was decent. At least that's what I'm hoping, right? But that's another problem, right? Preconceptions. Um, we need to really start being very careful with those because it can lead to disappointment. I suspected that the film The Fall Guy would be interesting to most people, but because basically Hollywood broke itself and the studios destroyed their monetization schemes, it wasn't as successful as I thought. So 17 days after it comes out in theaters, well, you all of a sudden have a film that is on demand. It's on digital and soon to be out in physical. That's insane. Godzilla minus one, a film that was bonkers good, beloved by many, including myself, and looked like it cost a couple $100 million. Costs like less than 10, and that's on Netflix now. And we're all waiting for a physical release of that. At least I am. Not sure about you guys. Anyway, that was a long comment for that. Hey, John Gibson. Good morning. Looks like I'm going to be in Victoria on Sunday. If any of my Canadian friends are going to be there, but for a very, very limited time. Looks like I'll be there at. I have the schedule. Looks I'm going to be in Skagway all day tomorrow. Juneau on Friday around 1 until early evening. It looks like Sunday I'll be in Victoria, BC at 5 p.m. for a limited time, about 5 hours. So for any of my friends in Alaska or in Canada, that's when I will be places. So there's that. Uh, hey, Sleeping Dragons here. What's up? Says you want to mention how screwed up uh, the my friends in the UK are. Dang it, Bob was ceremonially knighted. Yeah, I saw that. I don't even get me started. It gets crazy. You are correct though. That's bonker sauce. How many cocktail shrimp has culture eaten so far? Asks our friend Cavalryman Che, who's been one of the longtime supporters here on the channel. I have had no shrimp cocktails, but I've had calamari twice. I've had various types of steak. Um, Last night was a French version of prime rib, which was good. Um, uh, I don't go in very much for sweets, but last night I had a cappuccino chocolate cake dessert thing that was good. Um, yeah, it didn't keep me awake though. Let me tell you. The boat's been rocking everybody to sleep. Oh, and something I haven't seen in a while on one of these types of excursions. They're on the stairwells. They're hanging airplane, you know, regurgitation bags. There's a fancy way of saying Technicolor yawn. But yeah, which I haven't seen that in a long time. So apparently, some people aren't hanging it, with this very well. So there's that. Thank you, D-Bud. Yeah, check out that park place. Pretty soon, guys, I'm gonna officially, or I should say, we are going to officially announce that gaming place. So you'll be able to start subscribing, and then probably a week after we announce the channel, we're gonna launch the channel, and it's gonna be glorious. So there's that. Very excited. I'll be working on the intros for that, um, and the outros for that coming up soon. So very excited. Indeed. All right. Hey, look, it's FKHC 2005. Uh, it's good to see everybody here. Griffin, good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry about the lack of advertisement. This got put together at the last moment. I thought I was going to be playing some pickleball today. Oh, Bonker saw stuff. They had bumper cars um, uh, that you could do on the ship. So I did that last night. I think I whiplashed myself. It was kind of fun. But yeah, we got like pickleball, basketball, um, some other stuff. They even have like roller skating you can do. I mean, this is kind of wild. There's a wave pool, um, although it's like 3 degrees outside, so it's not like something fun to do, but neat stuff. Yes. Disappointed about Rolling Stone. I thought they were going to finally try creating appealing content again. Nope. No, Jillian. They said no. Hey, my buddy Mikey, who's been around for a long time, 3 years. One of my buds. I love Mike to pieces. He says, High Seas Casino. Watch live as culture sails across the Atlantic and Pacific from port to port. The twist: Mexican Ironman secretly placed sea mines along the route. Watch the fireworks as culture swims ashore. Oh, please don't make me do that now. It's very cold right now. Let's see. Trying to figure. Right now, sunset is at 9:19 p.m. tonight. The farther north you go, the more bonkers things get. And sea depth at the moment is 1,620 meters of deep, which means cold because we are in very deep water. Very, very cold. This is like I wouldn't even I wouldn't even try to dry suit dive this. I KHC. This is a good joke. You're not gonna read it, but it's a good joke. Hey, there's my buddy Railway Nation Gaming, who's growing like a weed. Check him out. JG is like, hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey. Everybody loves Mike's joke. Uh, Mike's new take on the game Minesweeper. Yeah, with me in the middle of it. I don't know. Apex Comics' Fall Guy movie was not the unknown stuntman that made Eastwood look so fine. That's true, but it was still pretty good. And Whether or not it played on an old thing or not, at least it was a complete story that made sense, for lack of a better find. And looks like we're going to run out of sunshine outside again. Ugh, I don't know how y'all do it. If you live in Washington or anywhere up here on the northwest coast, I don't know how you do it. I like sun. Green is fine. Green things, very nice. It's a very nice, but not that. What do we got going on? La Rib. Putin's cat. Yes, I had La Rib. La Rib. Mm. Oh, now I'm having a little coffee. Hey, there's my buddy, my pal, my friend of mine. It is Captain Fandom Nerd. Good morning, Captain. Good to see you. I wish you were piloting this boat. We're a little rocky. Rocky. Mikey's driving. Mikey's been so busy. Mike, when are you going to be not busy anymore? Morgan King, good to see you. I am not in the area to meet you in Vancouver. Ah, bummer. All right. I think Randall Orser mentioned that he'd have to take like a massive drive to get there and a ferry to get across the water there. So wild stuff. Dearest is like bumper cars on a ship. Yes, but it was fun. We had a good time. I think we're about to have. I think we're about to have breakfast soon. Dearest says wave pool on a boat. Yes, yes. I've been on one that's had one of those wave riders, which is like it teaches you how to surf or boogie board or whatnot. Um, so been on one of those before. Hey, it's my buddy Marcus Squintus. Good morning, CC. Hope you got the drink package and uh, let the mojitos flow. I do like adult beverages, but I do not drink a ton. Right? I mean, a couple glasses of wine. Sometimes on a late night show, I might have more than I probably should, whether that's wine or another beverage. But usually when I travel, I try to keep my head about me, so I'm very moderate when I approach that. And I think in the grand scheme of things, I've had two craft beers so far, so not very drinky. What's out about there? Dr. Megatron. Instead of making Alien Romulus, they need to reconsider Ripley's death, continue from the end of Aliens, all three being alive, and show the Earth War against the aliens. That would be cool. That would be cool. We've got Remy Canadian here. Hello from Canada, eh? Well, hello. Hello. Griffin. What's up, Griffin? Says, if you're all still allowing this day in history, I have a short but thoughtful pop culture one for you. June 6th of 1998, The Truman Show premiered. Wow, thank you, Griffin. And of course, I like this day in history. I always allow that. You know that. I think I appreciate that you go to all that effort to do that research. But yeah, The Truman Show was, I love that. It was well done. And it kind of gave us a strange foreshadowing of what we're dealing with now. Is streamers that you basically can watch their entire lives. Not like what I'm doing now, but like literally people who've just put cameras throughout their house. That's nuts. It's nuts. I don't think anybody would want to watch me shower. Let me tell you, very strange. Hey, Cyrano. Good morning. Been singing sea shanties for your cruise. Yeah, yeah. Boy, you can learn a lot of them if you play the last good Assassin's Creed game, which was Black Flag. Uh, you can collect the shanties and have the members of your crew sing them. It's always kind of fun. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. Not going to have my best singing voice on today. Hey, there's our Canadian friend, Randall Orser. Randall, looks like I'm going to be in Victoria at 5 p.m. For probably about 4 hours till I have to scamper back on the boat. So that's a real tight window. I don't think it'll be worth it for you, but if you were aiming for that, it would be Sunday at 5 p.m. With the boat kicking offshore at 10 p.m. Hey, Marcus Quintus, a member for 6 months. Heck of a supporter. Appreciate you. Says, sorry I'm late. Was watching the Starliner launch. Yeah, so was Tom, uh, the Rogue Attraction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of can't wait for that to be a thing. Because honestly, we need to get off this planet fast, and we need a government that we can rely on at least for another 200 years. Hey, Dennis Williamsons. What's up? Hi, mate. I'm a little late, but I made it. Well, thank you for being here. So yeah, somebody's asking, how is pickleball? Pickleball actually isn't for 45 minutes yet, so I'm going to try to squeeze in a breakfast. So which means we're not going to stick around very much longer. But I had to do a show because I think you guys are awesome. YouTube never tells me you're streaming. Do you? Okay, so if you look down there and you don't see it, you have to turn the chat off for a moment. And then you have to click the bell icon and make sure all notifications are clicked if you're on the tube. If you're on Green Machine, and you are subscribed to me and you follow me, things are starting to work over there like the way they used to work over on the tube. But the green machine is looking pretty good these days, along with Twitter. Although I'm a little worried about some of the directions that are being taken over there, but I can't do anything about it. So, final season trailer for Umbrella Academy is out, and the season starts on August 6th. August is a month we might be able to look forward to with television and film, but we'll see. I took a I took a day cruise once. The toilet was right next to my bed. Oh, yeah, no, no bueno. Ah, Penny, saying hi to Cavatanio cavalryman Che. Since you're here, you should have a Caesar. I probably will. Putin's cat's reminding me that a beard can be used as a flotation device. That's right. That's right. JB's Spooky Review. Good morning. Hey, Miss Picofe. Pico Cafe. Saying hi to everybody over on the Green Machine. Thank you for the people on the Green Machine. And for those of you on Twitter, thank you as well. By the way, Twitter has a feature where you can now chat on live streams and I can highlight them here, which I think is cool. 25K subscriber shower stream? No. No. I think I'm going to try to put together a Hobo Gandalf cosplay if we could get to 25K. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And timely because our great friend Andy Masterson created an action figure that is Hobo Gandalf. It will premiere soon, if it hasn't already. Yeah, Randall, I wouldn't worry about it, man. But I will be in Victoria if people are close to Victoria or people are in Victoria. I'll be there at 5 to 9, basically. And Dearest is correct. The government you can rely on is the government you're involved in, which is why everything starts local is always an accurate thing. Hey, Elisa, good to see you. Hello. Let's see. We've got several other folks I've got to say hi to before we bail out of here. We got Mariella Neworth. Good morning, dear. And Rob Linton, how are you? 777 followers on Rumble. We are closing in on 1K. 1K is the magic number today and tomorrow. I'm very excited. You guys, major push for 25K. We are almost there. So double check, make sure you're subscribed. Look down below. If that little red subscribe button is not gray, help. click on that. And again, do check that you have all your notifications on. Animation Critic is out there in the world. Good to see you, my friend. 2 years ago on a cruise, huh? That had to have been fun. Um, oh, you were in the kids group and doodle on a T-shirt. That sounds interesting. Yeah, there's a massive theater on board this thing too. It's wild. Frank is here. Frank, good to see you. Jillian, 25K celebration equals the debut of the only culture channel. Well, there you go. There you go. Any shanty video? See, you know what? When we get stopped, stabilized, or whatever, I might do that. I know a few of them, so that'd be fun. Look at all these wonderful people in the chat. Let's see. Did they show the Poseidon adventure on the boat? No, thankfully, no. Wow, what a classic! If you get a chance to watch that, guys, it's fantastic. Oh, we have limited bandwidth, so I'm now pixelated casino. Oh well. But yeah, we've got a chance. I might do another video today, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel. I shared with members a picture of the very late launch day that we had. So if you are a member, you can check the community tab and see that. I'm going to be sharing a couple other photos that I took of the boat later today and all of that. So there are those things, and I don't know. You guys are great. Um, I spell like comics and talks reads. Let me tell you, when you hang out with them in person, they're not quite as awkward when they say things, especially since they're not reading them. But yes, they say some silly things. On that note, I do need to eat, guys. I gotta go because then I've got to play pickleball, which is now 37 minutes away, and I gotta eat something. So I'm gonna go have a big breakfast. I had a lot of fun hanging out with all of you today. We might do an impromptu live stream later, since Wednesday is a little slower. Do check out Midnight's Edge in the morning. I did not have a chance to set up a redirect, although I'll try to do that as we speak right now. But there are always wonderful things happening on a Wednesday. And tomorrow I will officially have reached Skagway, and I will be doing everything in my power to capture that on video and in pictures, images. So for those of you that are members, you get a chance to see all of that. Um, let's see what we can do as far as redirecting to Midnight's Edge in the morning. Please say hi to my friends over there. I miss them. And I can't type when we're rocking like we are. Midnight's Edge, got it. You guys are going to be talking about Star Wars on Midnight's Edge today, so enjoy that. Save. And if you get a chance, check out the video I dropped yesterday. I would truly appreciate that. On that note, I'll be uploading that video over on Rumble later today. And I just said the R word. Oh well. So do check out the Green Machine. I will be uploading stuff there as well. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, well, let's take a look at what Wilton has to say.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to CultureCasino yet?
Well, no,
Friggin' A.
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.